I'm Megan Van Petten, founder of the Esports Trade Association and host of the Esports Connected podcast. I am inspired to share key tidbits from several interviews conducted with industry influencers over the 3-day span of our EsportsNext Conference. To be able to celebrate and learn from those who are shaping our community is such an honor. Press play and let the waterfall of knowledge wash over you as it did for me. Enjoy. Welcome to the Esports Trade Association. I am still your host, Megan Van Petten. Thank you for joining me. We have Dan Leunig here with LG Electronics, and he has brought a whole bunch of stuff here to the show I wanted to share with you. Thank you, Dan. Thanks for coming.
It's a pleasure to be here. This is a really exciting event. We've been having a lot of fun. We've been showing off some cool technology. I've been learning a lot, so I'm really glad to be here.
Thank you. We're glad to have you. I am looking for a drink. I cannot wait till CLOi brings me what do we have? Sparkling?
I think we have some Perrier water.
Oh, some Perrier.
Some business cards and some Esports Trade Association member stickers. So.
Oh, I like those. Did you see what those were?
They're nice.
I love that. They're little gadgets you put over your video, and you could go left or right.
Yeah.
And, your safety is our concern.
I appreciate that. I also like the fact that there is the radio frequency connector here, near frequency connection that you can basically scan anyone in.
Totally.
We've also brought some really cool technology in our CLOi ServeBot, and the CLOi ServeBot is the first ServeBot that we manufacture, and it's one of the products that is here roaming around serving people refreshments. But what we've also done is we've brought the UVC bot. So CLOi is the brand of all our bots.
Wait a minute. Okay, so we've got robots serving drinks.
We can have robots serving drinks.
That's amazing.
You mentioned safety.
That's right. Let's get on to safety being our concern.
We've all been challenged
yes, we have.
through the last 18 months or so, and concern for safety in public, concern for safety in your home is really important. So where we are in a public event, we both have masks off. I've got my LG mask right here. As soon as I leave, pop it on. But when there aren't people here, the question is, how do you maintain that cleanliness throughout the day or night? And the UVC bot is, as I understand it, the first certified bot that is able to disinfect 99.999% of the things that could cause a problem in an environment. So UV light, if you think about it, is basically sunlight. So the old adage, sunlight is the best disinfectant.
Yes.
Well, the UV bot is essentially creating a very condensed form of UV rays. So anything up to approximately 3 feet within the front of it is completely disinfected. So some people get a little bit allergic to maybe the smell of cleaning fluid. So you walk in and you go, oh, this place smells clean. And I ask myself, what am I smelling? Mm-hmm. And is it what they just wiped on the surface? And is that good? I don't know. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I don't necessarily like the smell of it.
I agree.
And I'm wondering whether breathing that in is a good idea. So
exactly.
A ServeBot can serve you the drinks, and the UVC bot by LG Electronics can disinfect your rooms or your public spaces, your offices, your classrooms. So we've been talking to all kinds of customers. So for us, in addition to our display technology, our Ultra Gear.
There it is.
Yeah.
It's actually cleaning.
And here she comes right now. It's really bright in the background.
Yeah.
And there's a Perrier that came from our ServeBot.
Wow.
So I'm excited because
thank you, CLOi.
We were able to set up really nice.
So you could kind of see in the background, just because people are watching right here and we're live, so people could see that it's a very, I don't think it's too bright. I love it.
So it would never be on when you are in 17 feet of it, because within 17 feet of it, it is very high UV rays.
Got it.
So it just goes in and it's a true robot. So it knows the space. It will not run into a wall. It will not run into anything. If you were to get close to it while it's on, less than 17 feet, it would turn itself off and be cognizant of your needing to not see the CLOi UV rays. So it would give you a nice tan, I suppose. That's a joke. It would not.
Okay, so I love it. Like, what are those called where people get their floors swept and they keep going? Like if you
So a Roomba.
A Roomba, yes.
So you can compare it to Roomba in a sense that it is autonomous, but it is an actual robot. So it does get programmed. You can program in different maps. So in a large hotel, you might have this public area. You might have a set of rooms. So you can have different maps in there. So this is going to be a lot more future thinking. Like, how do you add places so that it can go in at night? It will run for up to 6 hours unattended, where it will go through and do what it needs to do. So that's what we've got, and you can see it in the background there. If there's the live inset, you can see that. It's harder to see, I think, our very large 79-inch display there, which is showcasing some technology that we also make for public spaces, which is digital signage, which is what we're known for. I mean, we're also a consumer company, so I could tell you all the other things. But LG is all about innovation, and that's what Esports Trade Association is about, innovating in the esports area, getting together people in the different communities. I've met people from the Chicago School District, from banking, from all kinds of individuals who are so dedicated, which is very cool. I've met some people who dress more flamboyantly than me, which is hard to imagine. And I've met you, and I'm really grateful for you to have us here, and thankful for the opportunity to talk about the CLOi technology,
yes,
which we have right now, the ServeBot, which will be coming and available early next year, and the UVC bot, which will actually be delivering to customers, and it'll be disinfecting places in the United States starting in October timeframe. And you can expect to never see one of them at work because they work by themselves, but you can know that if it says clean by CLOi, it's 99.99% disinfected without a bunch of...
So this is genius. I go to, let's just say, a stadium, and I know that if it's cleaned by CLOi, it is disinfected. Period.
So we would probably have CLOi in the areas where you would hang out, because you hang out with the VIPs in the suites area. In the bigger portions of it where it's open to the weather, they would probably not have to worry about it, because...
Sure. What about the indoor stadiums?
It could be used there. It's depending on where it needs to be. The bottom line is it's probably more apropos to be in a hotel.
I see.
Or in a extended care facility. So where you're people under treatment.
Sure.
So hospitals might be a possibility. In areas where you can run it without individuals around late at night, where they're just in their room, they come through, run its cycle.
Got it. So Dan, I mean, it's obviously genius. How long has it been in the works? I mean, what a great time, like now, to have this.
What's interesting is I'd like to say we were very prescient, and we knew what was going to happen in the world 2 to 3 years ago when we started thinking about what we're going to do and how we're going to make it. We've been thinking about robots, and LG has been doing a lot of technology. I'm not at liberty to talk about much of it, but I will say this: we're extremely innovative. We have some of the best innovative minds. We have innovation centers in various places in the United States, in Napa Valley, and in Los Angeles, and we're opening one. If you see on our website, there's 5 throughout the world. So we bring in innovators, and we talk to them about what the next iteration of technology looks like, with batteries, engineers in automotive. So we're doing all of that.
And, this is what I'm going to say. I have worked with you guys over the past couple of weeks getting this, these couple of bots here, and more than the technology, which it speaks for itself, is just working with you guys. The ease, the hands-on, the being there. Every time I turn around, you guys are resupplying, CLOi with her water and her drinks, and I think, it's all about the experience. It's not like you guys just sent one robot technician, and he executed a floor map. I mean, I really appreciate the above and beyond and the service that came with it, because I just feel, oftentimes with technology or screens or AV, I have it and I'm like, oh my God, now what? I have all this, or I have this, I don't know. The fact that you guys are here, professional, and, just troubleshooting whatever could come up at any time. Not anything did.
So as you know, technology always looks great when it's all set up.
Yes.
The show looks fabulous and all this technology. But what goes into it is just hard work.
It is.
And showing up and getting it done. When the screen's not showing, I start to have that really challenging feeling. Just to be able to say, what are we going to do next? What are we going to do next? And just getting it done. And it takes
for me,
so having
it does.
Here and having your team, it's always going to be a team effort. We're overjoyed to be here. I've met a bunch of cool people. The EsportsNext event, the fact that we're doing it live, is like, wow, it's a live event, and it's safe, and it's socially distanced where it needs to be, and it's masked, and a lot of people are vaccinated. You take the vaccine. That's my PSA.
Thanks, Coach Dan.
I know, and that's my persona. If you get on Twitch, you might find me there on a esports event. But really appreciate it again. CLOi in the works, showing up in October. We're happy to talk to anyone. I'm Dan Leunig. I'm with LG. I'm with Megan, MVP of the Esports Trade Association. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Your success.
Thank you.
The way esports are blowing up, figuratively speaking, and really exciting kids of all ages, and teaching kids new things, really is the future of, I think, some education we haven't even conceived of.
That's right.
My parents might have told me don't grow up to play video games, Dan. There's nothing in it. The truth is, there's a lot in it, and you can learn a lot, and we're going to help get that out there every day with you and the organization, and thank you.
Well, we couldn't be happier to have you and showcase your innovative products, and what a delightful team. I've also been really present to the leadership that's come through here just to check on y'all and support you all, and how many days you're pre-set up. I mean, it's just been an absolute honor to work with LG.
One of the things we like to do with our customers is have a high-touch environment and really bring as much technology as we can, from our 2x2 video walls to our 98-inch product to our 86-inch, and make sure it all works. And just it's all about the screens, by the way. They might be LG, but the image on the screens is you and your tech and your vision, not our technology. Our technology should be in the background, looking great.
That's right.
Great, and that's what we try to do. So I appreciate the thanks.
Right on.
We hope we brought it. We'll continue to bring it, and we look forward to continuing to work with the Esports Trade Association, especially you, Megan.
And right back at you, Dan. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you, everyone.